Now a Target 12 investigation, callers in crisis.
Providence police responded to nearly 600 mental health related calls last year. A Target 12 review of police data shows that number has exploded in recent years.
Target 12 investigator Alexandra Leslie joins us now with what is behind the concerning rise.
This year alone, Providence police have responded to nearly 400 mental health incidents. One of them happened just inside the Providence Public Safety Complex last month.
What's going on?
We had a person come into the police station that was suffering a mental crisis.
You're watching the body-worn camera from Officer Renaud Joseph, who was assigned to the front desk inside the Providence Public Safety Complex. The man tells the officer he's being followed and says he thinks he's going to die.
What's in that bag? Yeah, let me see that knife.
Officer Joseph gets his bag and 2 knives away from the man. Officer Mark DeCecco had just walked into work as the scene was unfolding.
So this officer comes in and engages and takes over, communicating, making sure he giving commands that the person respects, keeping a distance, identifying that he has a person that is suffering from mental illness. The skills kick in.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die.
DeCecco asks the man if he wants to sit down and asks him why he thinks someone is following him.
Can I get a rescue?
You want to take a deep breath for us? There you go. That's good, buddy.
Providence Police Colonel Oscar Perez says the way that police handle mental health incidents, or MHIs, is drastically different than in years past.
Back in the 90s, back in the 80s, it was not like realistic for officers when they responded to these calls that they needed to be psychologists and in diffuse situation and even realize there was mental illness.
How police handle MHIs comes in response to the dramatic increase in those types of calls. A Target 12 review of police data shows there were 201 MHI calls in 2019, 339 in 2020, 420 in 2021, 464 in 2022, and jumped to 561 calls last year. That's a 179% increase. Perez says about a decade ago, the police department started pairing clinicians from the Providence Center, a mental health and addiction treatment provider, with officers to assist on MHI calls.
This is part of the job. This is part of the curriculum. This is part of the training.
Then 2 years ago, Perez says the department received a federal grant to pay for what's called Integrated Communication Assessment and Tactics, or ICAT training. The department follows up every year with a refresher course for all sworn personnel.
All our officers were trained on how to defuse, de-escalate, identify a person that was suffering some sort of mental crisis.
Perez says part of the reason the department has seen an uptick in MHIs is people are more likely to call for help today than in years past, and he urges those in distress to pick up the phone.
So yeah, the numbers have increased, but I truly feel that it's just awareness in the community, awareness of this happening, and people want to provide them the right help, and I'm glad they're calling us.
Back to that August incident at the public safety complex. DeCecco's been talking with the man for about 7 minutes, keeping him calm while they wait for a rescue. Then a crew walks in, and the incident resolves peacefully.
You're okay. This is safe. Okay.
If you or someone you know needs help, there are resources available, including the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline 988. We have more resources posted in this story on WPRI.com. With the Target 12 investigators in Providence, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.